The United States is the only country to have used nuclear weapons, not once, but twice. And it took 71 years for a US president to visit one of the targets. President Obama refused to apologize for the annihilation of Hiroshima, but he called for a moral awakening.
We can chart a course that leads to the destruction of these stockpiles. We can stop the spread to new nations and secure deadly materials from fanatics.
His actions as president, though, have ensured that the world will fear nuclear weapons for Obama's lifetime and beyond. It was President Obama who began a $1 trillion modernization of the US's nuclear arsenal, making its nuclear bombs smarter, its delivery systems more accurate. The fear among disarmament experts is improved accuracy will make the use of nuclear weapons more likely. US presidents will feel they can finally tune a nuclear strike with precision.
The arsenal will be even more capable than the current version. And when you pair this with what other countries are doing to upgrade and modernize their forces, I think right now the world is facing a renewed nuclear arms race.
The US's nuclear deterrent is based on what's called the triad. Missiles can be launched from land, sea, and air to make it difficult for an enemy to destroy the arsenal in a first strike. In 1967, the US had 31,255 nuclear warheads. Two treaties with Russia have reduced that to 1,550 deployed at any time, with thousands held in reserve. However, President Obama's administration reduced the stockpile at the slowest rate of any post-Cold War presidency, a trend that's likely to continue, if not reversed, under President Trump. What has changed under President Trump is there's now open discussion about whether the president should have the sole authority to launch nuclear missiles. Senators are discussing whether to take that power away. But an accidental nuclear strike is also a concern. Since 1950, the public has been told of 32 broken arrows, or nuclear weapon accidents, their unintended launch, detonation, or loss. The latest was in 2007.
The U.S. flew 6 nuclear-armed cruise missiles from one base in northern United States to south of the United States, but didn't know the missiles on board were armed and loaded. They were. And they landed at the base and sat for 24 hours, unguarded. No one knew they were there.
It's clear that President Trump, like his predecessor, feels nuclear weapons are just too strategic an asset for the U.S. to part with. And it's likely that other countries will follow the U.S.'s lead. Shihab Ratansi, Al Jazeera, Washington.